Hi there. I thought I'd offer a few reflections on the fallout of the BudLight advertising campaign, including Dylan Mulvaney, the trans personality in the US. And it looks to have been a fiasco for the company. They've lost a significant amount in market cap, and we assume have lost a significant amount in sales. And this was a drive, perhaps with the best intentions, to be more inclusive. But what struck me about this campaign, the question I had was, how much have they really listened? To what extent does this decision to use Dylan Mulvaney come out of people within the company listening to customers, understanding whom within their customer base wanted to feel included, or how they might include more people in the marketing of the brand or the consumption of BudLight? There didn't seem to have been a basis for this decision in actually listening to customers. And I was contrasting that with a conversation I recently had with Kirsty Heap in the UK, and she's a person, a consultant who works with companies around inclusivity, specifically in the space of dyslexia. And some of the practice she advocates, for example, is considering when you're sending out meeting notes, if you've got dyslexic people who are coming to the meeting, how much time you give them to read through the document, which had never struck me. I've been involved in plenty of meetings. I've chaired plenty of meetings where I've sent out meeting notes maybe the night before, expecting people to read them, and never considered that that might cause an issue for somebody with dyslexia. And so that is an example of listening to dyslexic people, understanding the challenges in their face, and then based on that, making suggestions about policy changes or changes in practices to accommodate that. Another example, I was doing some work with a big bank recently, and one of the things that they did, which I thought was valuable and practical, was if you went into somebody's name in the global address system, you could see how to pronounce that name. It was phonetically spelt out, the pronunciation of that person's name, which presumably again came from listening to people with names that people across the organization found difficult to pronounce, and how we might change that within the organization. So I think there's so much practical, valuable work that can be done in the inclusivity space. But one pattern that I see in all of that is it has to be effective and to work. It has to be based on listening. And that was the lesson that I took out of all of this. I'd love to get your thoughts on this. Any comments, please drop them below the video.